Well, today here with Jim Jeffcoat, San Jose State defensive line coach, and actually it's a big day for you, Coach. The people at Arizona State have named you as one of four to go into the Arizona State Ring of Honor at Sun Devil Stadium. Congratulations!
Thank you, Lawrence. It's a great honor. I'm humbled by it, and I appreciate that the committee thought enough of me to put me in the Ring of Honor.
Well, you had quite a career at Arizona State. All-American once and All-Pac-10 twice. How did you make it from New Jersey to Arizona State?
Well, it just was, I felt it was a good fit for me. I felt that it was a place that I would like to spend my 4 years. I really liked the people, and I really liked the atmosphere of Arizona and Tempe. And just being there was a tremendous opportunity for me.
You got to play for two top-notch coaches, in Frank Kush and Darryl Rogers, who actually coached here at San Jose State.
Yes, he did, and I played the majority of my career for Coach Rogers, but Coach Kush recruited me from New Jersey, and I played my first 6 games under Coach Kush, and I went to my first college camp under Coach Kush. So it was a little tough, but it was a good learning experience for me.
Oh, you had a lot of highlights. Even the one game against San Jose State in 1981. But maybe if you can tell the fans another highlight or two during your Arizona State career, some big wins that the Sun Devils had.
There were a lot of big wins, but beating Houston when they were ranked, I think, number 5 or 6 in the country, we beat the University of Houston, and they had quite a few All-Americans. Danny Davis, I remember, big tackle, and we beat him in Arizona. And we also beat him actually in Houston. That was a big highlight for me. And then also a highlight was beating USC. When I left Arizona State, we had a winning record against USC, which is commendable to the coaching staffs that I had been involved with. And also, just Oklahoma, the last game of my college career in the Fiesta Bowl, winning that and having the opportunity to be the MVP of that game.
You got to play for the #1 defense in the country. I believe it was your senior year, and maybe if you can let some of the people know who some of the great teammates you had on that.
I did have
side.
some great team. Mike Richardson. We had a really good defensive line, and Brian Caldwell. Mike Langston, Ronaldo Peru, these guys I played with, Vernon Maxwell, a gentleman, Mark Hicks. I could just remember them just like it was yesterday. All these guys, Mitch Callahan, Roy Williams, we were very, very talented.
You know, the Ring of Honor right now, I believe, will have 19 members after this year's induction, and to say that you're one of just 3 defensive linemen with Curly Culp and Junior IU. That's really something.
It is. It's like I said, it humbles me to have the opportunity to be in the Ring of Honor at Arizona State, because all my life I'll always be a Sun Devil from that standpoint. That's where I went to school at, and I always have great feelings about my time there.
And following a wonderful NFL career and coaching with the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, you've been able to raise a terrific family. Would you tell us a little bit about raising 4 kids and having a wonderful wife?
Well, that's the biggest thing. I have a wonderful wife. She's my queen.
Her name is
Tammy, and she has done a tremendous job with our children. Being a coach, you don't get as much time as you'd like with your children, and she's done a tremendous job, and I can only let her know how much I appreciate what she's done with our children. Obviously we went on our family vacations, obviously we spent time talking, but you have to give the majority of credit to my wife, because she's a special person. And you know about my sons. I have Jaron, who's played college basketball. He's in Vermont, and he
graduated from?
He graduated from Norwich University up in Vermont, and he's in their graduate program now. And also I have boy and girl twins who are the next ones. Jackson, who's at the University of Texas. He plays football there. And then I have Jacqueline, his twin sister, who's at Texas State, and she plays basketball there. And they're tremendous athletes, but they're tremendous people. And that's the big thing. They have to be good people, and that's how we raised them to be. And then I have the baby who lives out in Cupertino, and with myself and my wife, and that is Jasmine.
And how old is
she
Jasmine?
is 13 years old, and she is going to keep the tradition going. She's about 6'1.5", and she's a little go-getter.
Sounds like another basketball player.
Yeah, she's going to be a basketball or volleyball because she's really excited about having the opportunity to play in the Bay Area, both those sports, and she's excited about the opportunities that are ahead for her.
Playing as long as you did in the NFL, it's probably pretty easy for people to say, geez, you did all of these things. You got to play on 2 Super Bowl winning teams, but beyond that, you've done a lot of nice things in the community, and you were honored this spring in Fort Worth. Why don't you tell us about that?
Well, I was honored for my contributions to the community. I love kids. Actually, we have one of my wife's cousins who we've taken custody of, and we've always felt that because we were given so much, we had to give something back, and that's how my parents taught me. If you're given much, you have to give back, and we feel like that, both of us, and they gave me the honor, but like I've always said, you have to credit my family for teaching me how to give back.
Now, one last thing. We've talked about when you were inducted into the Arizona State Hall of Fame and how you weren't able to be there, but your dad stepped in for you, but you're going to actually get to be in Sun Devil Stadium on Thursday, October the 18th, and maybe you can tell us a little bit about how your dad stepped in for you that day and how you're going to be able to be there in person.
Well, my mom and dad did step in for him. My dad, he's a character, let's just say that, and he was proud of that moment. Obviously, like any father would be proud of their sons, and like I'm proud of my children for their accomplishments, and to have that opportunity to do that for me meant a lot to him, and it meant a lot to me. And when I go to the Sun Devil Stadium, and it's going to be a lot of emotions. It's going to be a lot of emotions, just that the opportunity to go back to the place where I started, where I had my opportunity and took advantage of it, and the people that I'll see there, and just the relationships that I built over those years.
Well, again, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well deserved, and good luck with the Spartans as well.
Oh, go Spartans! That's my team. I love these kids. I love the area. I love the people, and the Spartans. We're headed in the right direction.